What's up again, everybody? I look incredibly orange in this camera for some reason, but I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to open this thing because it's mail day again. I'm going to move the microphone closer. Look, you can kind of see it over there on the thing. Hey, this package represents the near completion of something that I didn't even think about completing until I don't know, a couple of days. No, about a week ago. About a week ago, I saw a post on Facebook about a certain legendary that I have been wanting. And I reached out to the guy, and I've talked with him before, actually. I won't mention his name because I told him I didn't tell him I would. And so I don't want to be that guy, you know. Oh, how do I open this? I don't know. I'm just going to keep ripping it. Anyway, I reached out to him, and I was like, hey, I think I'll take that card. And he was like, sweet deal. And then as I was getting ready to PayPal him over the info, he was like, hey, are you also still looking for that other card that I had mentioned? At some point, I forget when I had mentioned it. I was like, yeah. Or maybe I brought it up. He said, hey, are there any others you're mentioning? Want to do like a twofer? And I was like, yeah, I'm missing this other legendary I've been trying to keep my eye out for. And he was like, well, you know what? I got that. Want to do both. So in this, I don't think I'm ever going to get this open. Rip it, just rip it. Inside here should be two legendaries. Guesses on what they are? Let's play a game. Guess the legendary. What's inside? I'm just going to go for it. Guess the legendaries in the box. Oh, hey, here we go. It was a box within a box. Okay? Take your guesses, place your bets. I wish I could say that these were cold foil, but unfortunately they are not. I don't have the funds necessary to pick up cold foil versions of these. Though I will say, I think always and forever it will be my ultimate regret losing a cold foil tectonic plating in the mail. That will be my ultimate. How did this one not go open? That will be my ultimate regret. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Wait a minute. Oh, they're probably back to back. Oh, let's just do it this way. I'll try to rip it off the masonite here. This is well secured. I appreciate that. Oh, and look, he even did a thing to make it easy for me to. Man, that's thinking. Oh yeah, look, they're both here. Okay, so if you have your guesses on the oh god, I just dropped them. I dropped one of them. The other one is still stuck. There we go. Just throw that on the ground. That was really loud. That was comically loud. Okay, if you have your guesses, here they are. Let's see what you guess. Let's see if what you guess is correct. There's two legendary cards right here. The first one, let me make sure this is like perfect for you. The first one is the Teklo Foundry Heart. I like this card. I really like this card. At first I was like, is it that necessary? And then I thought more and more about it. Not only does it block 2, but that effect is really cool if you can trigger it off. And so I've been looking for this card, and he reached out and he was like, hey, I got the Tekla Foundry Heart if you want to do the, you want to pick that up. And I was like, yup. Or actually, technically, I reached out to him for this because he was selling one. But the second one, I mentioned that I had been looking for this one, and he was like, sweet, do you want to throw that one in there? And you can just buy both. And I was like, yes, it's the Brave Forge Bracers. Brave Forge Bracers. Honestly, and I'm gonna say this, you tell me if you disagree. I think that the Brave Forge Bracers is perhaps the least necessary legendary in the game. Maybe not in the game. But it's definitely close. I don't know. What do you think? Is this the least necessary legendary in the game when it comes to like class legendaries? I think it might be. That being said, I think it's still really, really good. The fact that it's a 2-block and that it gives you an ability that you clearly want to pay for is exactly what you want. I think that's the kind of the hallmark of these cards is it does exactly what you want. Sometimes it's like integral, like for example the Ranger head. It's integral for playing the class, right? Because you want to be able to flip over and opt and know what's on top of your deck. And sometimes it's like this one where it's just all around good and you don't necessarily have a downside to it. I think that's exactly what we see with Brave Forge Bracers, because it's like you could play Warrior without this card, but man, you can play it with it too. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Let me know in a comment below. But this results in what is very nearly, and I'm going to just push this in real fast, very nearly the completion of a set of legendaries. So let's look through this. I've got, wow, that is super bright. I wonder if I can do this better. Whatever. I've got the Brave Forge Bracers. I have the Scab Skin Leathers that I opened in a pack opening video. That was pretty sweet. That was the first time I've gotten the Scab Skin. I have the Rainbow Foil Tectonic plating, which, again, this could have been a cold foil, but I'm a failure, and I'm just never going to live that down in my own mind. And I have the Mask of Momentum that we opened on a pack opening stream. If you missed that stream, oh my gosh, it was so good. And of course, we have the Spring Tunic. This is a Crunic, though, so I don't know if it counts. I would prefer if it was the Rainbow Foil version from Welcome to Wraith, but I have not been that lucky to open one of these. So I have those, that complete set, if you will, from Welcome to Wraith. And then I have the Foundry Heart, of course, that I just grabbed, that just snagged. I've got, oh my gosh, the Arcanite Skullcap that I packed in my car, opened in my car, and immediately regretted opening it and not doing it on camera. And then I have the Skullbone Cross Wrap, of which I've pulled 2, which is weird, just weirdly lucky. And then I have the only, and this, you guys are gonna like hate me for the way that I've displayed this, because it's like not any fancier than everything else. I wish I could like send this in, because I think it actually would get a pretty good grade. The only cold foil that I still have of first edition legendary is the Grasp of the Arcanite cold foil, first edition legendary. And I think I should send this in. What do you think about grading legendary? I think this is worth grading. I looked at the corners and everything, and it is definitely a good looking. I mean, the centering looks good too. I mean, I'm just trying to hold it up. It's so bright. I should have just put that lamp over off to the side. The centering looks really good the way, from what I'm looking at. It doesn't look like it's too terribly off. I mean, maybe it's that way a little bit, but not by much. And then the corners actually look fantastic on this card. So definitely worth grading in my mind. So I'm missing one legendary, and technically this one should be over there. I'm missing one legendary. I'm missing the Storm Striders. And that's actually a legendary I very much want, because I kind of want to be good at Wizard, man. I kind of want to be good at Wizard, but I think that card is pretty necessary to get some combo pieces off. Nevertheless, this was a really good mail day for me. I was really excited to pick both of these up. It cost a pretty penny, but it was worth it in my mind, because not only are these cards really, really useful when just playing like just straight up good decks, but they're also beautiful, and I think it's cool to have a little collection going. You know, you see all those people on like Facebook posting all the like the Power 12, but they're all cold foil. Well, maybe I can put together my own little rainbow foil version. If you have one of those, let me know that in a comment below. Maybe you have a full set of these already. I love the way the bracers, I think they're the shiniest in my mind of the rainbow foils. This one has some cool little firing effect right there. Shiniest of it. So I am looking forward to trying to complete this set. I've got my eye out for some Storm Striders somewhere. I'm hoping I can pick some of those up sometime so I can complete the set. Good Lord, I hate that. I gotta move this light. Look, because if I put my arm right there, oh, you can't even block it. Look, it kind of blocks it. Anyway, I've got my eyes out so that I can finish the set. I want to complete the set. I'm so close. You can't even see them all. And I'm really looking forward to what Legendary's Monarch has in store. I'm sure everyone is, but I am so pumped. I was able to pick up one of the Star City Games boxes for like 200 for the first edition boxes, so I at least know that I'm guaranteed that one since I've already paid for it and got the confirmation email. I'm still trying to get my hands on one of those 110 plus shipping boxes, but from TCG Player. But man, I get so close. I get to the pay screen and then it just sells out. After I use PayPal and all that, I don't know. I got to find some way to sneak in there and try to get the 110 per or the 110 box. That'd be solid. That'd be sick. Nevertheless, I'm looking forward to that set so much. At this point, it's just like, I feel like we're that close to spoiler season, and with us being that close to spoiler season, it's like the set's going to be here in no time at all. And I'm really looking forward to doing some pre-release stuff. I hope we get a chance to do some pre-release stuff. So here's hoping that things are going well on your end as well. You might be able to get some pre-release stuff as well. Hey, by the way, if you want to, I should always use this thing. If you want to make that number there go to this other number there, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe on this video. If you want to see me open more stuff, Flesh and Blood or otherwise, let me know in a comment below what you'd like me to open. I have some other stuff planned. I have some stuff on the horizon. I've talked to some game companies about some stuff, and hopefully we get to do some new openings here in a bit. But as always, everybody, thanks for watching.